Alright, what is up? This is SLOplays, and I am back at it again with another Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3 little update video for the website, as well as the new 2023 Dragon Ball game. Yes, it has officially been announced. The 2023 game that will be featured is going to be the Dragon Ball Super card game digital version. I can already hear the complaining in the background. Don't get me wrong. Me personally, I'm not complaining at all. I know all of us really want that next Dragon Ball Arena Fighter or just combat focused type of game. Believe me, I'm that's my favorite type of Dragon Ball game. I feel like that's how Dragon Ball games should be. But hey, let's just, take a step back. Okay, let them cook. All right. This looks really interesting. Okay, this is a screenshot from the actual trailer. This is actual gameplay that they're showing here. It was just a teaser from the trailer that they had a couple of days ago. But this looks really good, okay? And I'm pretty sure you've noticed, okay, if you just look at it, this is the Xenoverse 2 models. This is the second time, okay? The second time that they are reusing assets from Xenoverse 2. They love to do that. Actually, no, it's the third time because the Dragon Ball Games Battle Hour app also reuses Xenoverse 2 assets. So there's the first time. Dragon Ball The Breakers, reuse Xenoverse 2 assets. Now this game, reuse Xenoverse 2 assets. It's, I guess, just the easiest type of model and, I guess the most friendly model that these companies can use. I'm assuming Dimps is developing this just because, like I said, it reuses the same assets and stuff, but I could be wrong. Now, some of you might be wondering, how does this work? Okay, what is the digital version of it going to be? Well, it's most likely going to have microtransactions, like you would expect. I think there was a digital Yu-Gi-Oh game that recently came out that a lot of people have been playing. It's very, very popular, okay? Konami, I think, developed it or licensed or whatever, maybe. And I think it's, one of the biggest, card games that you can play right now, okay? If it's not a physical version, that's the digital version. That's the one that most people, I would say, if not everyone who plays a card game or actually cares about the card game, plays. Is that Yu-Gi-Oh game, okay? I've seen Rhymestyle play it. I've seen Dado, I think, play it. And I think I've even seen C-Reax play it, okay? So all of them, the big three in this community, at least for Dragon Ball and stuff, or just anime in general, they make a lot of content surrounding that, and I know a lot of people who do enjoy it. So just imagine a Dragon Ball Super card game version, kind of in that aspect. Okay, reusing the Xenoverse 2 assets, which is absolutely fine. I have no complaints about it. But the major thing here, okay, that I want to make note is can you notice something that kind of just looks nicer about this? Why does this look so different? Okay, and it was kind of hard for me to spot, oh, this is Xenoverse 2. For a second, I was like, is this the Dragon Ball Heroes models? No, because it's cel-shaded. They're doing the cel-shaded, okay? This is the one time that they reused the assets and did it properly. I'm not saying that Dragon Ball The Breakers looks bad or Xenoverse 2 looks bad or anything, but I think we can all agree, or at least most of us can agree, that this look, the cel-shaded, is probably the best thing that you can go for. If you're gonna do anime video games, this is the way to go, okay? Like I said, I'm down and I'm fine with Xenoverse 2 and how it looks, the dipped in oil look. I'm used to it. I've even grown to kind of like it, because it's just the Xenoverse look that it's had since the game came out, right? So I have no complaints about that if they want to keep going with that. But I'm just telling you guys, the fact that they keep reusing these assets and stuff, they got to be cooking something else in the background. They keep doing these spin-off Dragon Ball games, and I mean, I know why, just because Xenoverse 2 is still getting DLC, and, we still have fighters getting, the rollback. I don't know, they might announce a Season 4 or whatever. I have no freaking clue. I don't know. I'm just saying that's always up on the table. Even though they said, oh, we're done with, DLC and additional content. Guys, y'all remember when Xenoverse 2 said that shit? Yeah, here we are, DLC 16, okay? If they want money, they'll provide the content for it, and we will eat it up, okay? Just don't question it, just consume the content, all right? So, Kakarot, the same thing. Kakarot is the biggest example. I don't think they ever said that they were done, but it was radio silence for a whole ass year. And then they're like, oh, by the way, guys, Bardock DLC, let's go. It's like, okay, I'll take it. And not only that, there's going to be more content after Bardock, okay? There's 2 other DLC packs that they're going to be doing for Kakarot. So this got updated 2 or 3 times. How many did you say? The amount of updates that they're getting is weird. No, Xenoverse 3 won't be revealed at Battle Hour. Yeah, exactly. Again, this doesn't mean anything. This website updated, it was on the 2nd, so that was 3 days ago, right? This don't mean shit. It doesn't mean anything. It never has, and, you know, anybody that's, like, really, really looking into it, like, oh, yeah, you know, Xenoverse 3 is going to happen, like, 100% now or whatever. No, that's not what that means. It's just the domain that they have had since they made Xenoverse 1. Okay, what we're waiting for is for it to get the expiration for next year. They need to extend the deadline of that. Oh, look at that. Hold up. Wait. I didn't. Oh, wait. Hold on. Look at that. Oh, my God. So I opened it up. I didn't even. This is a live reaction of me. Okay, it got updated. It got updated today, and the expiration, like I said, lo and behold, 2023. There you go, guys. There you go. So, I mean, if anything, this is excellent news, right? This is, again, it doesn't mean anything, but that's awesome. Let's go. Okay, so it got expired. It got updated today, and now the expiration is a full year from the 9th, which is in 4 days. Exactly how it's been. Past 2 years, it's been doing this, okay? So we're on track. We are on track. Like I said, I opened up the website. I didn't even look at the date because I didn't think that they were updating it already, right? I was just going off of what a Burkhall had put out because I've been following him. So make sure you give him a follow because he's the one that gives you guys the updates like perfectly. Also follow Is Xenoverse 3 Confirmed Yet on Twitter. Be sure to do that too. So that's awesome, okay? Okay, let's move on, man. Whew, I got excited for a second there because I was like, let's go. Even though, like I said, it doesn't mean shit. But Dragon Ball Games Battle Hour, as you guys know, is going to be March 4th to the 5th. Okay? It's a 2-day event. If you guys don't know what this is basically the E3 / the EVO of Dragon Ball games, okay? They have big tournaments, some of the biggest, like, World Tour tournaments, okay? And not always, but occasionally, all the games will come through and they will announce their next updates, okay? So I think the first games Battle Hour had literally every game, okay? Except for, I feel like Kakarot. I feel like Kakarot didn't get anything. It had that stupid flight simulation bullshit or whatever that was that they did. You guys know what I'm talking about, okay? But I think every other game got a big announcement, right? The second time around, there was less in there, okay? I think only like Legends and Dokkan and then Breakers got some like stuff, okay? But now, at this point in time, guys, we have like a million Dragon Ball games, okay? So I've seen a lot of people pointing out the fact that these 3 games, Fighters, the card game, and Dragon Ball Legends, were the only 3 games that they're going to be featuring. That's not true at all, okay? These are the 3 games that have tournaments, okay? I mentioned this on Twitter, okay? You guys have to understand that. They did the same thing the previous years. Those are the only games that really have like an online tournament type of, you know, player base, okay? Xenoverse 2, I just feel like you can play it competitively, but they never do big tournaments for Xenoverse. I would love it for them to do that. That'd be awesome, right? But they just never do it, okay? Dokkan, it doesn't have like an online feature to where like you're like PvP or whatever, unless there was an update that gave it that, and I never even mentioned it. But people just play Dokkan for the collection and, you know, the grinding and all that, you know. Dokkan is Dokkan, right? So the fact that they didn't mention any of those games, they didn't mention Kakarot, Xenoverse 2, Dokkan, and Breakers, okay? Hopefully I'm not missing another game. They potentially still could have those games featured there at the very end. Have the producers come through. Again, this just got announced. Over time, they're going to announce more information, okay? Right now, the only thing that they have set in stone plan that they want to give us is the fact that the 3 tournaments are going to be there, okay, for these 3 games. So the other games are still most likely going to be there. I would have to say that there's a good chance that all of them, especially Dokkan, okay? There's no way that Legends is going to be there and Dokkan's not, all right? So just keep that in mind going into the 2023 and into the future here, that there's always a possibility for those other games to show up. Like I said, most likely they will, just because Xenoverse 2 is still getting at the very least, one more DLC pack, and that is DLC 16, aka Superhero Pack 2 or Hero of Justice Pack 2. We know Orange Piccolo's confirmed, Beast Gohan is most likely confirmed, and whoever else, okay? So they might be dropping, okay, depending on the release date, which, like I said, March 4th to the 5th, is perfect. Like, this works out perfectly for Xenoverse 2, okay? Depending on whenever that DLC gets released, it could be before then. It really could be before then. Or, it most likely, in my opinion, I'm pretty sure it's going to be, I would say, a couple weeks after. Maybe a week or two right after this event. They're going to drop the Beast Gohan trailer. Okay, that's my prediction. They're going to drop a Beast Gohan trailer or some kind of big trailer at the very end of this. And they're going to tease it. Next week after that, they're going to have the launch trailer. And then boom, day after, it's out. Okay, so we're looking at probably, like, we're on set. All right, we are on the path to this all coming together. Right, it all makes sense. Again, it's all predictions and speculation. I'm not confirming it, but I'm just saying, doesn't that make sense? Like, I can't be the only one. Like, y'all gotta agree with me on this, right? Okay, they had this big-ass event for all the Dragon Ball games. Xenoverse 2 still has a possibility of being featured at the very end with the producer coming through and saying, hey, guys, check out this fucking trailer. Because they did that. This is the exact same thing. They did that the first time. Okay, the first time they had this event, back in, I think, 2021? Yeah, 2021. They dropped info on, what's it called? On Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, Legendary Pack 2, I think it was the second trailer. I feel like it was the second trailer, okay? Because they showed off some of the story mode content, and I think Pycon and Topo, I think, were shown off, if I'm not mistaken. And then, like, a week later, they had, like, the launch trailer, and that, you know, we got it, right? For Legendary Pack 1. It was sick as shit. So, yeah, I'm very excited. Okay, I'm very excited for this month, specifically, because not only with Dragon Ball, you know, games and stuff, but like Dragon Ball info in general, there's still possibility that they're going to be dropping some fire. Okay, we know the manga's dropping some fire this month, and then next year, just leading up to the Dragon Ball Games Battle Hour, we're just going to keep getting more and more info in regards to what's going to be featured, extra things, all that great stuff. So last thing I want to go over, just a couple of the screenshots from the Dragon Ball card game, because they look hella nice. Like, look at that, bro. The thick outline, the cell shaded. This is what I want Xenoverse 3 to look like. Like, it's like they have it ready to go, right? They got it ready to go right here. Like, this is it. Here, I'll give you a better look of it right here. Like, that looks really nice. Okay, it's not 100%. It's not the perfect. It's not the best. It reuses the Xenoverse 2 models, but it looks nice for it to cell shaded. I can't be the only one that thinks that. You know what I mean? So, just note that the closed beta test is going to be happening. I don't know when. I'll keep you guys updated, but I would say give this game a chance, especially if you want to see these models in action, right? And even if you don't, you can subscribe here on the channel because I'll be doing a lot of gameplay on it. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I'm going to keep you guys updated on everything in regards to Dragon Ball. All right, literally everything. We have anime. We have the news. We have the games. I love Dragon Ball. I'm a fanboy. I love you guys. Thanks for being here. Like, subscribe. Ring that notification bell. Peace.
This is Broly, and you are watching SLOplays. Make sure to subscribe, or else I'll destroy your entire planet.